Hello, hello, and welcome, my Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon in November 2021? I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace for a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey, my aqua lungs. It's my favorite series on my channel. The new to full moon reads, the waxing moon reads, 5-card draw, but doing them in dark moon right before the new moon's a little tricky. Takes a lot of self-care. So let's get into this gig. If you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks to get you clues, tips, and hints from the divination. You get that. About a specific astrological timeline. So not a timeless read, a timed reading. And let's look at that. We are looking at the new moon in Scorpio on the 4th of November 2021, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. And then the waxing, half of the full moon cycle, waxing from new to full, building, growing, expanding, attracting, evolving to the full moon on Friday, the 19th of November. It is a lunar eclipse as well as full moon at 3:57 a.m. It's a little early in the morning. And it's in Taurus up until the moment it goes full, and then it goes void, of course. And an astrologer will most likely tell you, that means it's a void, of course, full moon, not a Taurus full moon. And we've had a bunch of those, but that'll change. It's not going to stay like that forever. So, it's a general read. You know the deal. Right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a general read. You want a private read, you can book me. There's a link in the description box to a video that I made for YouTube. Booking a reading with Mal explains the whole process. Really simple, but I had a lot of fun making it. And certainly do check your other signs if you know them, because you can get more information about the timeline we are about to look at. But more likely there's another timeline going on concurrently, right? One could be about work, one could be about love, one could be about health, all of that different stuff for this waxing moon in November. All the decks that I read are always in the bottom of the description box if you want to check them out. This time around, they represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit. A spell kit read, which somebody called it, one of my clients. I was like, oh yeah, right? Helps you clarify the different aspects of consciousness, right? You're balancing them, the 5 magical elements, to plant a seed at new moon and help it grow to full moon. I guess that's about it, except to say, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath as we do this, if you will. And I will always do the same, so that I am in the present moment to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that would be truly helpful for you. Cool, cool. Please take a nice deep breath. Because that first breath there just changes everything for me every single time. Waiting to inhale. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I love her work so much. As I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, for the element of fire. What is the spell fragment? What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire. Help them focus this fixed air that they are. What's the fragment? This full, new to full November 2021. This is lovely. And this one does not come up that often. Dream, sweet, sleep, deep. That sounds like a diction class lesson. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Kathy Griffin flashback. Wondrous dreams for days reborn. All right, so again, that word dream, I say this every now and again. Yes, there are the nocturnal sleepy dreams, which this certainly speaks of, right? The dream, sweet, sleep deep. This is about getting the rest you need. But it is also connected to aspirational dreams, the things you dream for, right? Wondrous dreams for days reborn. So the stuff that, we had to put on the back burner sometimes, we're all busy, right? Our creativity, the things that we want, but we have to do things for survival, paying bills and all that stuff. It can be repressed and it can show up in your dreams. I would say pay attention to your dreams. You get the opportunity to bring them into form, which we can look at with the next element here, the element of earth. The fuel that feeds the fire, right? A bonfire needs wood. It's just one example. So let's see what your crystal oracle message is. Whether you have the stone or not, you can get it if you like, but it's really the vibe of the stone and what's written in the bookie book that I find helpful. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle. Please, my beloved, one card in clarity. What is the element of earth here? The crystal oracle message for the Aquarian collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, to help them ground and fuel their desire, the fuel to feed the fire of their heart's desire, dreaming sweet and sleeping deep this new to full. Because here, where I am in New York, it is getting ready for slumber time. Azurite. The Capricorns just got this because I just did the Capricorn reading before this. I can't not do them in zodiacal order. So familiar. The energy is fresh on this, and as I said in that one, Azurite is a very third eye stone. It is akin to like a family member of malachite, Azurite, malachite. The difference is malachite, I think, it has copper in it. I think that's probably not the only difference. I'm not a geologist. I'm a card reader and a witch. But expanding, I know this is definitely about expanding your awareness and expanding awareness into the subconscious mind in terms of the dreams and the wishes that you have, I think is a pretty amazing thing there for a new to full. So self-confidence, creativity, and expanding awareness. Like I said, I get that. It's like there are creative things that you want to do. I have an Aquarius friend, Liz Valentine, out in Arizona, an artist, but she runs a business as well, but she's a brilliant painter. I have many of her, at least two of her paintings hanging in my home. I've known her since the 90s, right? So I know that her dream life has got to be active when she's not at the canvas. So that's just one example of creativity. So self-confidence, creativity, and expanding awareness. This is all connected. Believe in yourself. For you have the ability to materialize your dreams. I mean, there it is, double whammy. You got dreams in both cards. Throughout the coming months, you will begin to expand your horizons and explore new possibilities for your life. I'm going to have to send this to Liz. She's an Aquarius sun sign. You will realize that all you need in order to manifest your dreams is self-confidence. Believe in yourself and do not let anything stand in your way. Even if you are rejected, do not give up, for even rejection can serve to strengthen your resolve and character, provided you are ready for it. Let's just put a pin in that for a second. Here's why. If you are an artist, but not only if you are an artist, but let's keep it in that category for a second. The world does not necessarily care about your process. They want to see the product. But creativity is about the process, right? So even if it's like you're learning how to do something, you're allowed to have a hobby, right? Where it doesn't have to be like, monetizable. You have to monetize your art. So, and certainly that creative energy, I mean, this is a weird word, a weird phrase. I learned it from Carolyn Mace, PhD. Creative constipation, creative congestion, right? It builds up inside of you and can have biological effects and can certainly disrupt your sleep cycle. So this is talking about even if you are, keep your resolve. Even if you are rejected, expect it. And see it as something that you can learn from. Success is guaranteed provided you remain focused and confident. And focused air is Aquarius. See every experience as an opportunity to learn, even from your dreams, both aspirational and nocturnal. I'm a big napper. Like, I will nap between readings if necessary so I can be fresh for these. All right, element of air. Here's your element. The Healing with the Angels Oracle. What do you need to think about? Because you can't have fire without air. You can have air without fire, but you can't have fire without air. Please take a nice deep breath. So I call upon the angels and archangels of the east, the powers of air, and the sign of Aquarius, the Raphaelites of the rising sun in the east. Please, one card in clarity. Who are the Healing Legion best called upon that the Aquarian collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading most needs to call upon to breathe air into their element of fire, anchoring it with that azurite, that self-confidence, that expanded vision, really seeing everything as a lesson that's teaching them how to manifest their dreams into reality. Who do they need to call upon, think about, work about, read about, meditate on this new to full? Now, take a deep breath. It's probably in the title anyway, which is why you're here. The Soulmate. But it's the healing angels of Soulmate. Now, my definition of Soulmate and Twin Flame are different. Based on the work of Matt Kahn, we're using his Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. Last card down. I'm not going into it now. But there are videos on my channel, and certainly Matt Kahn, All for Love, his channel on YouTube. Look for, if you care, if you want to go deeper on this, Soul Contracts, Twin Flames and Soulmates Redefined, 2018. Changed everything. So I'm going to say the healing angels of Soulmate are definitely going to be about helping you be a mate to your own soul, believing in yourself, giving yourself the love that only you can give you, to, of course, then bring in a soulmate. Just remember, not all soulmates are romantic. My mom and I are considered a soulmate contract. We help each other heal. We're a twin flame. You teach each other how to heal yourselves. Sounds good on paper, but no. Totally different deal. And you don't have to agree with that. I'm just saying there's a new definition which is healthier than anything I've certainly heard before. So if you are dreaming of a soulmate, believe in yourself. Right? That dream can come into, but I would also recommend, just as a spiritual teacher, because that's my gig, that's really what I am. I've been reading tarot longer, but it's my true skill. My mom's a teacher. Is to really look through the lens of, okay, who are the people where it's a symbiotic relationship and we help each other heal? Those are your soulmates. Your friends, sometimes your family, right? And get that you're not alone. We're all one, but, you know, you have soulmates in your life. But when we are exhausted, when we are burnt out, when we've given up on our dreams, right, or repressed them, certainly the desire for partnership in some way, shape, or form, this could even indicate soul family, soul group. It's okay to want what you want. It's okay to want what you want, but work with those who help you heal. Be the mate of your own soul. All right, element of water. The voices of the higher selves of all involved. I'm going to say this is a soul contract read at this point. So let's see what hits the table from the Whispers of Love Oracle, or as I like to call it here on this channel, the Party Turner deck. Oh, the party hath been turned. Breathe. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? The piece of information, inspiration, insight needed by the Aquarian collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading, casting for dreams, sweet sleep, deep in their element of fire, their heart's desire, fueled by that azurite, that self-confidence, that belief in themselves, their creativity, with the healing angels, a soulmate, just waiting for them to ask for help here. What is the element of water, the energy and motion, the emotion that they need to be aware of this new to full? Practice compassion. Very Aquarian. Aquarians are the humanitarians of the zodiac, the friends of the zodiac, right? So compassion's a big thing, right? We are the world. We are the children. Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Now, if we take this into a romantic context, context, right? Seeing things from someone else's position in a romantic soulmate contract, that is to help you both heal, right? That is symbiotic. It's sympathetic. Compassion comes from sympathy, if not empathy alone. So it's not saying be compassionate. It's saying practice compassion. This is a waxing moon read. Now, in terms of your own dreams, you may really be getting stuff in the subconscious mind, particularly if someone has been pulling back, withholding, going through something that they don't want to share with the rest of the world, maybe just with you. Usually it's more than just one person. They're just well, Aquarians, you're known for it. I've dated every Aquarian on Long Island of a certain preference. Feels like freaks of the zodiac, all of them. But you guys, you can really kind of not hide what you're feeling, but be a little distant, be a little fixed air. The stratosphere is fixed air, right? A bit above it all. So maybe this is also being compassionate with yourself. See things from a different perspective for your own heart healing, particularly your own self-confidence and believing in yourself. That it's not just a question of you being worthy of being a soulmate or having one. They're a form of soul contract. Everybody has hundreds of soulmates, if not thousands, in just one lifetime. And yeah, of course you do them from lifetime to lifetime with certain souls, right? Playing different roles here. So to practice compassion, my best definition of compassion is holding a vision for yourself or holding a vision for someone else that they can't currently hold for themselves. I think I got that from Marianne Williamson in the 90s. It's all a blur. So can you do that for yourself? Can you hold for yourself a vision, a dream for yourself? And in that be very compassionate. And what I learned from Matt Kahn, the next card down, is a really good mantra for compassion is, it's okay. Right? Talk to your heart. It's okay. It's okay for you to want this. It's okay for you to be, this is the dream that you want. And it's okay to be dreaming about this stuff or not, right? It's okay. It's okay. Like, talk to the child of your heart, your heart chakra as though it's a child. It really is inner child work. Yeah. Okay, let's get your card of spirit. So let's say you get a piece of azurite and you chant the thing there, calling in the healing angels of soulmate while practicing compassion. It really sounds like a solid spell, honestly. This would be the mantra to charge it, the spirit, the energy card here, as well as something that you can work with every day to the full moon. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the ascended masters of soul contracts, particularly soulmate contracts, although there is no twin flame card in the Healing with the Angels Oracle, let's just say soulmate contracts, because it does kind of feel that way. What is the perfect healing mantra for them, representing the element of spirit, so that they can, their heart's desire of dream sweet, sleep deep, sleep that's deep, that lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn, with that azurite, self-confidence, belief in themselves, that creativity, that expanded awareness, with the healing angels of soulmate, maybe upgrading their point of view on all of this stuff, right? The element of air, their element, to really see soulmates in a different context, hence bringing a lot of compassion here, seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective. So who better than the ascended masters of soul contracts, soulmate contracts? What's their perfect healing mantra here? This new to full November 2021. Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Doesn't mean you're never going to feel bad, but the less often. I would say if you are visualizing, go for it, but only do it for the emotional boost. Don't try and make stuff happen. That will come. It's called indirect manifestation. It's such a long conversation. Instead of staring at your vision board trying to make something happen, right? But this is part of your creativity, that yes, you create your reality, but first you create your psychological reality by what you're thinking, what you're choosing, what you're feeling, right? It's a chakra thing. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Let me read this. I'm eclectic. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Let's see, rewriting the subconscious. I really like this mantra because I was raised by a nursery school teacher, so it has a built-in mnemonic device. The more I embrace feeling good, the less I will feel bad. When the subconscious is rewritten. Oh, by the way, dreaming the subconscious, didn't even catch that till now. When the subconscious is rewritten, you are able to feel good on a regular basis regardless of the way life unfolds. What a compassionate move, huh? In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. To reverse the pull of gravitational conditioning is what Aquarian is kind of about. That's why you're the freaks of the zodiac. You're outside the box, right? So rather to be hampered by old, outdated, I don't want to say boundaries, but mores is probably, that's a more, to rise above that by feeling good. You're going to totally see yourself differently as a result. As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality. This is about flying at a much higher altitude. Your attitude determines your altitude, and actually that's an aviation reference. I think it's a brilliant metaphor, right? So this is about changing the way that you look things. However, you are fixed air. Aquarians are fixed air, so they can be very like, no, this is the way it is, particularly when they discovered it by breaking away from something and finding it on their own path. It's what we do in general, but fixed air in particular. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, releasing shame, and finding joy in new beginnings, and this is a new moon read. I really feel like if this is about your relationships in general, it's definitely a soul contract read, then what you dream about, and I mean in sleepy as well as aspirationally, the things you dream for, the things you want to create, believe in yourself. You're going to get what you want. But there's a certain way of looking back over all of your relationships, not just the romantic ones or whatever form it is, all of your relationships, and seeing how all of them, you were a student and a teacher, and everyone who crosses our path is a student and a teacher. Of course, in Miracle says you either choose, you either teach love or fear by example. So what are you teaching? And we're all in the percentage, lead to gold on that one. Let me give you the final blessing. Oh. I forgot the magical accessory. How dare I? I felt naked. Oh, by the way, you like the shirt? It's part of my Halloween costume. Probably. I think it's also my picture on YouTube. Please take a nice deep breath. For really, though. For realies. Here we go. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine to please bless the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign watching this video, receiving this reading with all that they need this new moon to full moon in November 2021, that they can rewrite their subconscious. The more often they embrace feeling good, the less often they will feel bad, and that in that they can begin practicing compassion within their own emotional field, seeing things differently in terms of the soulmate contracts in their life, romantic, familial, friend, whatever, helping each other heal, being the mate of their own soul, right? Giving themselves the love that only they can give themselves with that energy of Azurite, that expanded vision, seeing things from the satellite point of view rather than sea level, right? That self-confidence, their creativity, that they are creating their reality. This is about them looking back over it maybe and seeing it's like, oh my God, that was horrible, but it couldn't happen any other way. So I'm going to embrace feeling good that I survived that. So they have so much more clarity and ability to manifest their heart's desire of dream sweet and sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for days reborn, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be, and so it is. It's pretty good, babies. I like it, my aquas. Boogie down. Do 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 do. I just do that on fun reads. You don't do that on a womp womp read. You never know what's gonna hit the table in a YouTube reading, right? Or in any reading at all. So did you like it? Please like it. Help the other aqualungs and aquariums find the reading, because this could be very, very key, very, very helpful for someone. Want a private read from me? Link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal. It's a fun video. I enjoyed doing it. And certainly if you want to check out my book, Words of Grace, link in the description box. You can preview it for free and read the dedication I made to my mom. I can't wait to see her at the holidays. And certainly if you feel like a comment, you know, what kind of relationship is this that you believe it is for? And if you want more of me, feel free to subscribe, because this witch is going places. Mal of Krypton, wishing you the very best and the very best, my beloved, beloved aquariums, my aqualungs. I love you. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.